That legacy trust is a flexible, irrevocable trust that we're able to take those assets, move them out, keep the tax treatment for that individual, but yet qualify for Medicaid benefits. Now, the catch is, ideally, we want to move those assets at least 5 years before needing care. So if someone receives an early diagnosis of Alzheimer's, then one of the things they want to look at is how pronounced is it? How quickly am I deteriorating? Do I have 5 years? Because if we have the 5 years, then we want to move those assets as quickly as possible into that type of trust to start that clock running. Now, couldn't I just transfer it to someone else? Well, yeah, but we just talked about why you wouldn't want to do that. Number one, if you transfer it to your spouse, you haven't done anything because we count assets of spouses jointly, so it's still counted as yours. If you transfer it to your kids, you probably made a really bad tax decision because you probably cost them taxes and probably cost yourself unnecessary taxes. And two, you just lost control of those assets and possibly losing control of those assets as well. They might get sued by somebody, they might get foreclosed on, might have to file bankruptcy. That money you transferred there may get lost. Moving it to a trust solves those problems. It solves your tax problems, it solves their tax problems, and it solves those third-party creditor issues as well. And so those assets can be safely put there. But again, 5 years in advance is what we'd like to do. If someone has an early diagnosis, want to start that clock running as quickly as possible.